Hey everyone, GrayManPrepping here. This is Gil. Alright, so what's going on right now is a lot of the power companies are talking about rolling blackouts, brownouts, rolling brownouts, power possibly going out for, hours and days. And a lot of this has to do with, I'm not going to say what, other than poor management. But it also has to do with the fact that we're in a drought here in the western United States, and a lot of the water reservoirs which power hydroelectric plants are way down. In fact, one plant for the first time in 70 years has, is in danger of being shut off. With that in mind, if you have a power outage at your place, a couple questions pop up. A, how are you going to cook? Oh, I have gas. Yes, great, you got gas. Is that gas stove have electric starters on it where it goes click, 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 and starts up? No power? You better have some matches or some lighters on hand to light that gas stove. First point. Second point, if you have an all-electric house or an all-electric apartment, guess what? No cookie. So one of the things you may better consider doing is having alternative ways of cooking. And we're going to talk about some of them here. I'm going to show you some things here, right here behind me here, and what we have set up here. So let me move you on in here a little bit. Okay, so over here, I have the Camp Chef Expedition 3 3-burner grill setup with the 2-burner. It has 3 burners on it. I got the 2-burner grill. I can put a pot or skillet on this 3rd burner over here. And I got extra tanks of propane. In the back here, I have a there we go, square it up. I have an old-fashioned tap-in, all gas, no electric range, and I've got it hooked up onto a propane tank over there. Now, the thing to consider on this is these had gas ports on them. I mean, gas pilot light. Got to get my mind straight here. Gas pilot lights. Well, I found underneath the top here the valve to turn off the gas pilot's lights. So yeah, you got to light it with a match. No biggie. So you light those with a match. I even did the same thing for the oven. Yeah, you got to light the pilot, light the oven by heating up the pilot sensor and doing that. And I will have another video later with the full details on how I did this and how it works. But right now you can find these old, inexpensive, all gas stove and ovens that's easy to convert from natural gas to propane. Get into more of that detail when I do a video on that later on. But something else here to consider. Got the barbecue grill here, the regular nice fancy one. I'm not pulling the cover off it. It's my wife's. She got that one specifically for her. But hey, it's time to get it out, dust it off, clean it up, test them out. Same thing with same things with these others. Test them out, make sure they're burning right, make sure the orifices are functioning right, the jets and everything's working on them. Because when you really need it, it's not the time to realize you got to repair it first. So all your ways of cooking, get it tested and working now so that when you really need it, it's good to go. So that. Now the other thing I have over here, I talked about this before in another video on the Camppatton Family Compound channel. The generator I have here for California. Well, with rolling blackouts, hey, if you have a generator, you're going to need it. So you need to fire it up, make sure it's ready to go, make sure it's putting out power, and it's functioning properly. And make sure you have extra fuel for it. Now, 3 days ago, Costco started its new sale. It has the Firman tri-fuel generator. I did a video on that. I'm going to put the link right up here to that video so you can check it out. It's on sale, $200 off, so it's $6.99 for the tri-fuel. That's gasoline, propane, and natural gas. So you can plug a natural gas outlet with a quick disconnect. You can hook it right to it and run your generator off the natural gas. So that's basically a little quickie thing of things here you need to get going on. If I think of any more, I'll fire off some more of these videos. It's just something I was just cleaning these up, getting these ready for my wife, getting everything ready here going. Because, hey, We got PG&E here in Northern California, Pacific Gas and Electric. I'm not going to say the other name for it because it's rather derogatory, but hey, the way they've been mismanaging things and having problems, we need to be ready for our power outages here, all right? And if you have a chest freezer full of frozen food, hey, you need to have a generator or a solar battery bank. They call them solar generators, not really a generator. It's a battery bank that you can charge with solar panels or plugging them from the wall to charge it. And you can keep your chest freezer, refrigerator going. Whatever you do when you get generators, plan out the wattage use you need to use and make sure your generator will cover double that. All right? You don't want to run the generator at its full maximum capacity all the time. It just puts too much of a strain on it. One of the ways you can check it out, there's a little device called a kilowatt. Read at Manifestations of Imagination has shown them quite a bit, and he uses them, shows them how they work. You can use that, you plug it into the wall, plug your appliance into it, and it tells you how much wattage it's using. Now remember, refrigerators and chest freezers and upright freezers don't run all the time. They run till they get down to temperature, and they wait till they warm back up. Then they run to get down to temperature and wait till they warm back up. So if you have your chest freezers and stuff, you can probably leave them 12 hours without any meat in there starting to defrost, which means you only need to run it for half an hour to an hour to get it back down to temperature. And then you don't have to run the generator again. So you plug everything in, you fire it up, turn all the switches on, get all your refrigerators, freezers and stuff down to temperature, turn it off, and you don't have to run the generator for several hours. While you're running the generator, if you have some of these quote solar generators, like the Goal Zero, the Kodiak, the Apex, the Titan, whatever, you can get those charged up off the generator really quick and then use those for the other things you need to do around the house. You know, run a laptop to watch a movie on or whatever else you need to do. But you don't need to be running your generators 24/7. You want to run them less than 20% of the time. All right? With that, everyone, stay happy, stay safe, stay prepared. And remember, when you're prepping, prep in private. Don't show everything you got. You can talk a little bit about it to friends, but don't let them know everything. All right? Take care.